When you're managing a growing team, it brings a lot of moving parts, and payroll is usually the most time-consuming one. We want to show you how to handle your taxes, employee hours, and business books without the usual stress. In this tutorial, we are walking through the Patriot software platform step by step. We will cover everything from basic payroll runs to advanced HR and accounting features, so you can get back to actually running your business. Let's get into it. Now, when we start looking at the foundation of a good team, it really begins with how we manage our people, and that is where the HR features come into play. We found that Patriot offers an HR add-on that works right alongside their payroll, giving us a central spot to keep track of all those extra employee details. Once we have this set up, we can maintain paperless files for everyone on the team, which is a huge relief for anyone tired of overflowing filing cabinets. We can designate specific managers within the system and then assign which employees report to them. This is great because we can give those managers permission to see their team's contact info, pay details, and emergency contacts through their own portal. On each employee record, we are able to view a full history of their status and position, tracking things like hire dates, leaves of absence, or job changes. We also have access to an HR center powered by Mineral, which gives us free law alerts and a compliance dashboard to make sure we're following all the right rules. We can even upload employer documents like newsletters or benefit info that the whole crew can see, or keep private notes and file attachments that only we can access. It really turns the software into a complete digital filing system for the entire company. Building on that sense of organization, we should talk about the bookkeeping side of things too, because keeping the books clean is just as important as managing the people. They take care of the heavy lifting for us, like entering our beginning balances, recording historical transactions, and setting up those smart transaction rules that save time later. We can have them import transactions directly from our bank accounts, loans, and credit cards, so nothing slips through the cracks. Every month, they reconcile our accounts to make sure our balances actually match what is in the bank, and they categorize everything exactly where we want it to go. We can even meet with them monthly to go over our financial reports and get answers to any questions we might have. Moving right along, once the books are in order, we have to make sure we're actually paying people for the hours they work. Our employees can manage their own time cards through a free portal on their phone, tablet, or computer, and there's even a dedicated mobile app for both iOS and Android. If someone has a few different roles with different pay rates, they can simply select the right role before entering their time. We can set up our hourly folks to either punch in and out like a traditional time clock or use manual entry where they just type in their hours. For our salaried team members, they can still enter their daily hours for our records without it changing their set pay. We can also let them enter non-worked hours like vacations or holidays and even leave a little note explaining the entry. As the owners, we can see who has submitted their time, and if someone is running late, we can send them a nudge email through the system to remind them. We also have the power to reject a time card if something looks off, which sends a notification right to the employee. Once everything is approved, those hours flow directly into the payroll screen so we don't have to type a single number twice. Since we just mentioned how the staff logs their time, it's worth looking at the employee portal as a whole because it's the main hub for our team. We really like that they can manage their own direct deposit information, even splitting their check between multiple bank accounts if they want to. They can also keep their personal info and emergency contacts up to date without having to ask us to do it for them. If we have that HR add-on we talked about earlier, employees can even complete their federal W-4 forms right in the portal, and those updates automatically sync to our side for the next payroll run. At the end of the year, they don't have to wait for a paper W-2 in the mail because we can post them directly to their portal for easy downloading. They also get access to their own reports, like their payroll history or their time off balances, so they can see how much vacation time they have left whenever they want. It really empowers the team to find their own answers and saves us from answering the same questions over and over again. Now we have arrived at the heart of the system, which is the payroll software itself, and we found it's surprisingly easy to use. Running a payroll only takes 3 simple steps. First, we select our schedule and confirm the dates. We can pay our regular employees and even our 1099 contractors all in the same run. If we're using the time and attendance add-on, the hours our team entered will already be filled in for us, but we can still make quick changes to pay rates or add bonuses if we need to. In the second step, we get a chance to verify everything. We can click into the details of any paycheck to see the breakdown or download a preview report to double-check the totals. Once we're happy, we just hit approve. The third and final step is just for finishing up, like printing out paper checks if we're not using the free 2-day direct deposit. After that, we have access to all sorts of reports, like the payroll details report that shows every bit of activity for the year. Since it's all integrated, we can see our tax filings and collections right alongside our other business data, keeping everything transparent and easy to track. We believe Patriot is one of the most reliable and user-friendly tools for any small business owner ready to simplify their workload. It handles the complicated tax stuff so we can focus on our craft and our customers. If you're ready to take back your time, head over to the Patriot software website today to start your free trial and see the difference for yourself. You'll find the sign-up link in the description below. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to get more videos like this.